Early morning, 9 a.m. start here on World Lacrosse TV. As the two players set the face-off. And we have Leonidas Chang in there, up against Jimmy Lai. Chang wins that ball out, gets the first opportunity to get the ball into offense here for Chinese Taipei. Down to Ming Hung Cheng. And now down in the bottom corner there, Boan Chen. He's been a prolific scorer in this Chinese Taipei team. And already has 17 points for the tournament. 10 goals, 7 assists, and he'll look to build on that today here against Hong Kong, China. Ball rotates up, Yu Xin Hung. Over there to Chen Hsiang Wang. Wang gives the ball to Shiwi San. And now rotation. Nice cut coming off, just tipped off the stick, but backed up well there by Chen Hsiang Wang. Wang fires the ball. Good save there by the goalkeeper, Andrew Ho, for Hong Kong. And he will look to set the clear as Baron Lee comes on and breaks toward the ball, but Tam Yik Chung now will rotate the ball up into the offensive line. And good work there, as now the ball is in the stick of Baron Lee. And Baron Lee, he's also put a few goals in. He's got 7 and 1 for the tournament so far, as he'll be looking to add the highest scorer is Carter Lai for Hong Kong, China. And running down the left-hand side, passes the ball, now rotates back over to the left. Back up the top. There to Anson Lai. And ball behind goal line extended. Now looks to drive around here is that man, Carter Lai. Now up top, fires and puts the first one away. Baron Lee gets Hong Kong, China off to a massive start in this game. Just comes top side, manages to get top center, free the hands, and lets a bounce shot rip. And Baron Lee gets the first score on the board here for Hong Kong, China, after a good save down the other end there from their goalkeeper in Andrew Ho. So 1-0 here, as Hong Kong, China draw first blood in this contest. But ball back in the center, ball is flicked out, and they're won there by Jim Lai. And now he's under pressure, needs to find a teammate to just get rid of the ball. Does find a teammate there in James Tong. And Tong heads over to top left-hand side, just outside the restraining line. Now he brings it down and comes back through the X position as he now goes behind the middle of the goal. Looks to try and drive on his short stick defender. Not there, Ethan Jones. Now up to Ken Lai. Lai, as the shot is had, and the back up down there from Carter Lee. Carter comes around the right-hand side, gives the ball up there to Ethan Jones. Jones at the top with Lee. Lee with one on the board already. Make that 2 to Hong Kong, China. And Baron Lee, well, he's come with the stick that's going to shoot goals today. He's dialed it in already. That is number 2 for Baron Lee from Hong Kong, China. And they are out to a 2-0 lead here early in the first term. And they have come out with some vigor here, Hong Kong, China. So Baron Lee, 2 shots, 2 goals. Can't start your tournament any better than that. And here we go. An illegal procedure in the center as Anson Lai starts the ball into offense. As the goal scorer for the game so far, Baron Lee comes on along with James Tong. So Tong looking to drive on his short stick defensive midi. Kicks the ball down the back. Nice take there from Carter Lee. And now he goes again. Does James Tong. Gets a good body there. And another body, ball dispossessed. Picked up there from Carter. Looks inside. Just couldn't quite find his teammate there. And the ball's gone out of bounds. Jackie's son was coming across left-hand side through the crease. Just couldn't find the ball in the stick. And now coming out with the ball is Yushi Hung. Yushi Hung to Che Yu Tien. And Ming Chi Chang. Now gets a settled offense as substitutes come on for Chinese Taipei. Drives to the right, passes the ball down. Oh, just not a good pass, and unable to take that ball in his stick there was Boan Chen. And Hong Kong China with another opportunity here to bring the ball into their offense. Ball with Andrew Ho. Andrew Ho, great presentation there from Ken Lai, but doesn't use him. And now Baron Lee, well, he does get a break on his defender and draws him up and over. And Baron Lee, well, he's already got the first 2 goals. Takes the ball and just tries to run through. There must be 2 free men here. Looks inside, good pass there. Opportunity, they have numbers here. Can move the ball down a bit quicker, just needs to pick the ball up. And does pick the ball up there in Anson Light. Ball up here to Ethan Jones. Jones just asking his man to cut through and give him some space here as he takes on Chi Yu Tien. So Jones with the ball. Drives right, looks to free the hands. Not able to do it. Ball right down the back there to Carter Lai. Up to Anson Lee. Ball stepped in and a good save there from the goalkeeper for Chinese Taipei in Yuan Yi. Yuan Yi out to Yu Lin Lin. And a great pass up the field. Finds Zhu Min Chao. Back to Ming Chi Chang. And Chen just gets a little knock on the helmet there, but a brush called. And Chan Hsiang Wang will give the ball over now to Chi Wei Sun. Sun sees Yushi Hung. And Hung wears some pressure there as he drives down that right-hand pipe on his left-hand side. Ball is down the back. Trying to create some havoc down the bottom there. Oh! And that must have hit the back of the net. It looked like it went in top corner, but from my angle, but it hit the back of the net. And here we go. Hong Kong China coming down through Kuan Yip. He continues to go. Oh, there was an opportunity there for a little give and go, but they decide to just hold it up as Rick Yip will come and get a substitute here and release Anston Lai. So, and we're going to have a moving pick there on Hong Kong China. And we have a hydration break here as we hit the 7-minute 22 mark of this first term. It is Hong Kong China 2, Chinese Taipei 0. And as the boys have a hydration break, I'm going to have one as well. welcome you back. And a couple of good, it was a good save there actually. So Hong Kong, China with the only 2 goals of the game so far, and they have both come through the stick of Baron Lee, the number 17 for Hong Kong, China. And they have put their foot in front here for that 17th place. And Chinese Taipei look to clear the ball here through Yu Lung Huang. As the ball rotates down the back there to Qian Yuli. Qian Yuli almost able to get in on the cage before. Just managed to hit the back of the cage. Ming Chi Cheng. He drives down. Tries to free the hands. Not there. Kicks the ball down to Yu Li. Yu Li now runs on the right-hand pipe. Little dip and dunk, but not there. And that ball is going to be backed up there for Chinese Taipei by Ming Chi Cheng. Ming Chi Cheng looks to just flip the ball up there to Yu Li. And ball comes back up the top to Chiyu Tien. Chiyu Tien fires the ball, and good save there again from the keeper, Andrew Ho. That's his 2nd save of the day. And they will work the ball out here. Hong Kong, China already leading 2-0. Looking to extend that lead with a good offensive set here. Jackie Sun with the ball. Baron Lee, well, he wants the ball. And why wouldn't you give it to him? 2 goals, 2 shots. As James Tong comes on. And the ball there is still dropped. Someone must have put some butter on that one, as Anson Lai finds it a little hard to keep it in his stick. On the bottom corner, there was a man opening up, and he's got the ball now. Probably should have looked at Ethan Jones on the bottom right-hand corner as he drove across there. Jones all by himself at that point on that bottom corner. But shot was had, save made there, and looks inside. And there's another good save from the shot there of Carter Lee. So a couple of good saves there by the... and now we have a hydration break. So looking at 2 hydration breaks here per quarter in these games. And although it is early in the morning here, as you can see the beautiful volcano out the back here. Picturesque ground here at Singalwipo, and no clouds bar a couple of little scattered ones in the sky. Plenty of blue sky, and it is warm out there at the moment. So duty of care with our athletes to make sure that they get plenty of hydration on board, as we've seen a couple of players this week just look like they've suffered a little bit from the fatigue with the heat. And also too for our officials who have been doing a great job here in this tournament. And they continue to work hard here. Our World Lacrosse officials in this tournament. And they are the unsung heroes. The boys out there with the whistles and girls. And they're doing a fantastic job here on Jeju Island. So, ball will start down the back left-hand corner. And it will be in the stick of Jackie Sun. So Sun has his teammate there in Anson. And Anson Lai, he will drive and look to get around the bottom right-hand corner. Not to be, Ethan Jones. Now back to Anson Lai, he goes again, looks inside, little inside roll. Good slide there from the defender in Yu Sung Lin. And a great job there with that slide from the crease. As Tai Wei Chang rotates the ball to the other side through the goalkeeper. And ball to be won as pressure comes on, but picked up there. There's a little skipped step there from Boan Chen. Boan Chen finds his teammate in Shi Wei San. And just not looking. And that's come off the coach. And a legal procedure. And that ball will go the way of Hong Kong, China. And just being asked to bring it into the restraining line there from that out of bounds. The officials all over this one. Ken Lai. Over here to Jackie Sun. Jackie Sun looks to get under on the right-hand side. Now, a push is occurred there. And, well, just some equal pressure. And the man finds himself in the crease, which is too close to where he should have been. And the ball will come back the other way. Running it out there is the number 41, Yulin Huang for Chinese Taipei. Boan Chen looks to draw his player out wide, deep on the right-hand side, bottom corner. And now comes back around, double comes, but Boan Chen walks through both of those. And Boan Chen gets the first here for Chinese Taipei. Just managed to get through two defenders, just chasing sticks there instead of putting good body on. Gets through two, then steps past another. And Boan Chen gets his first for Chinese Taipei. And he is the captain of this Chinese Taipei team. And he has just added to his scoring, 11 and 7 now for the tournament. Boan Chen. But Hong Kong, China win it out, just trying to keep away from the white line. And good work there from Hong Kong, China and Samuel Ng. And shot is had and backed up there by Ethan Jones. So Ethan Jones just looking to get up to his teammate, Ken Lai. And James Tong, now he drives down the left-hand pipe. Looks inside, oh, great inside feed, but just picked off there by the goalkeeper in Yuan Yi. Oh, just the grass monster, just tapping the ankle there of the defender on the outer side. And chance here for Hong Kong, China. And that chance is taken there from Ethan Jones. And a little stumble on the outer side there by the defender. Allows Hong Kong, China to get an unsettled goal. And that comes through the stick of Ethan Jones. So we've got a 3-1 ball game here, the way of Hong Kong, China. And you can see there, just opened up in the middle after that turnover. 1 minute 21 to go in the first term. Ball to be won out. Chinese Taipei win that ball there through Leonardus Chang. Now to Boan Chen. Boan Chen to Chun Hsiang Wang. And he waits for a substitute to come on, and that is Cheng. And Cheng picks up the short. He looks to get goal side of him. Flag down here. So a ball inside and another goal there. Good team goal. Xian Yu Li with that goal for Chinese Taipei, the number 10. And we have flag was on the play there. So Rick Yip with a slash call there for Hong Kong China, which will put the man down here with 49.2 seconds to go in the first term. So Chinese Taipei with an opportunity here for a power play, but it's going to come the other way as ball is picked up bottom corner, and we've got a timeout. Have we called to Hong Kong China? Oh, just as Carter Lee got the ball on the bottom corner, the coaches have gone, well, let's have a bit of a timeout and talk about this last 30 seconds. And Carter there, well, I thought he was going to let that ball rip. But the coaches, well, they've got something else planned here and they're about to draw it up. And Ki Chan, the head coach, as we'll see what they have in store here. A good opportunity there with that transition, with a great win out of the face-off. And with 43.2 seconds left, plenty of time to draw something up and put a ball in the back of the net after Chinese Taipei have just scored the quick answering goal to the one that was scored by Ethan Jones. So 3-2 ball game. And can they extend it to 4-2 here with the last 42 seconds? As the man who ended up with it in his stick goes top middle to pick it up. Cataly. Carter is going to get a little bit of pressure there from Lin. And you can hear the referee there saying just keep it legal. Looks to drive in. Double comes quickly there. But now he's picked up the shorty in Yu Chun Chen. What have we got? 15 seconds left. So he's going to have to drive to the cage here, Carter. Oh, inside roll. Fires it back, and that is going to be a Chinese Taipei ball. No backup there from Hong Kong China. And they probably won't have enough time unless there's a Hail Mary here to get the ball down the field. And they look wide, and they may just hold this ball here as still the penalty was in the box. And a good hold there for Chinese Taipei. And with still a penalty in the box, they will start with the ball next quarter in their defensive end. Will Chinese Taipei. 3-2 ball game here on World Lacrosse TV, and we're going to go and have a little break.
세상의 필요는 바뀌니까. 동원은 건강한 식탁을 넘어 미래에 필요한 먹거리까지 키워냅니다. 필요가 바뀌면 답도 바뀌어야 하니까. 필요에 답하다. 동원.
슈퍼 고단백을 슈퍼 건강하게, 게다가 슈퍼 맛있어. 그래서 동원 참치.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
As we come back here to the World Lacrosse Men's Under-20 Championship in Jeju Island here, Singapore, Korea. And the ball will start down on the back corner in the defensive end for Chinese Taipei, as there is still some time left on that penalty. And Chinese Taipei, well, they will look to capitalize on this. Looks to run away. Yu Shun Hung brings the ball in. And now Wang with the ball. Wang down to Chen. Chen back there to Hung. Hung gives it to Huang. Huang fires, and a good save there from the keeper as the ball goes in the back of the net, and he recovers it now. And another save there from the Hong Kong China goalkeeper there in Andrew Ho. Ho has the ball back. He has Baron Lee doing some good work out there as he's been picked up by a long stick defender. And now James Tong, who seems to do a fair bit of the between the lines work here for Hong Kong China, now has the ball back in his stick. Ball down the back there to Carter Lee. Carter looks inside and just tries to sneak that bottom corner. Oh, little one comes across the cage. Good save again too there from Yuan E. He has 3 saves for the day also, and looks to give the ball up, but made it a little bit more difficult. There's a man open in the middle who's screaming for the ball there and didn't manage to find him. And he's still open now up the middle and goes to the long stick instead. And Yu Chun Chen was wide open in that center middle of the field for well, what must have seemed like an eternity for him. And ball here in the stick here. Yu Lin Lin looks to get in. Oh, back roll there, Yu Lin Lin. Oh, and Yu Lin Lin, as he's going to the cage, the coach has called a timeout. He's done the right thing. He's back rolled twice, managed to get free. And Yu Lin Lin, as he goes to shoot, coach calls a timeout. And I think he's just telling the coach there, and the coach has a smile on his face going, I thought you were in trouble, mate. But wasn't to be. And Chinese Taipei, well, they call a timeout here. Good work there from Yu Lin Lin. Managed to hold that ball really well with that long pole and get in right on the cage. But, timeout here, Chinese Taipei. And we've all been there, we've all done that. And the player always comes off as a coach and says, Coach, I had it. But often when the timeout was called, it's normally called probably back when he was rolling between the 3 players by the time the whistle comes out and he's made that ground. So good call there by the Chinese Taipei head coaches, Jason, Leo and John. And they will start with the ball down here through Huang. Huang to Ming Hung Chang, and Ming Hung Chang just couldn't quite take the ball. And now it will come back through the stick of Rick Yip, and he just needs to take it. And Rick Yip just fires the ball back to his defender there, and Kevin now starts to get some pressure there. Back to the keeper there, and Andrew Ho. promotes it forward, and that is so that's a in and back on the goalkeeper. So once the goalkeeper takes the ball out, he cannot bring it back in. He lifted his back foot then, which means the other foot was out, and the official right on the mark there saw him put his foot back in the crease, and that is technically out and back in. Pressure here on Hung there from Mike Shen, and a flag coming here as just he might get another one here if he throws the stick away. And Mike Shen thought he'd done a good job there, but just penalty on the play. 30 seconds for a hold there on Shen. He's trying to extract the ball out of the stick, so had to be a little bit careful there that didn't wear any more ire from the officials. Now an opportunity up top side. Good save. That's come off the back foot. Right on the line there from Andrew Ho. When it's your day, it's your day. And ball back up the top here with Cheng. Cheng looks to fire again. Another good save there from Andrew Ho. So 2 good saves there from Ho. Gets him out to 5 saves for the day and just gets a little push there. But good body work there. And goes out of Chinese Taipei. They will look to bring it up here through Tam Yik Chung. Tam Yik Chung, great Chow check. Ball now to be won. They need to win this one here. Body on the line, just runs into the big body there of Tam Yik Chung. And Hong Kong China will have an offensive set here. Ethan Jones now over to Baron Lee. He's already got 2 for the day. And pushes the ball down to Jackie Sun. Sun. 2 12s. Working in unison, 1 defending, 1 attacking. And Anton Lai. Now, ball down on the back corner. Back up here to Jones. Jones rolls around, finds on the bottom right-hand corner. Now back up to Jones. Jones looks to step in to loosen the hands. Back up to Baron Lee. Fires that one across the face of the goal. And no damage done. And we have a hydration break here in quarter number 2. And for those watching on World Lacrosse TV, there will be 2 hydration breaks for all games today. 1 around the 10-minute mark and 1 around the 5-minute mark to make sure the duty of care is there for our players and officials and coaching staff to keep them safe in this warm weather. And they're just putting some ice on the back of Andrew Ho there. He's hot in the cage, just making saves left, right, and centre. The foot one was amazing. Just got him on the back foot, and it's come off on the right angle and gone out to the left-hand side. So just don't cool him down too much. Keep him hot in the cage. But Hong Kong China will end up back in their offense. And Ming Hung Cheng would have thought that he had a goal there, apart from that foot. And the ball will start in the offensive end here for Hong Kong China. As the ball will be down the back there. Carter goes to pick the ball up. Carter, highest goal scorer for Hong Kong China. Looks to drive, right-hand corner, there by Anson Light. Lai. Up the top there to Tong. James Tong working his hand, fires the ball and gets a trail check. And ball goes out of bounds. Shot had there. Even though it missed the cage by a bit, he was in the shooting action and just got the trail check. So now coming around back left, looks to the question mark shot. And the answer is, well, who knows? But it's missed the cage. And ball goes out of bounds. Backed up there by Ethan Jones. Jones has the ball in his right hand. Little shimmy. Back up the top here, Jackie Sun. Jackie Sun drives on the left, and that'll be a moving pick as tink, 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 it hit the bar. Good shot there, which rattled that right-hand pipe. And now Chinese Taipei with a chance the other way. Oh, tipped off his stick there. Not able to take it there was Zhu Min Chao. And a turnover here. Just below the restraining line in their defensive end. Looks up the middle. Finds the defender there in Mike Shen. Mike Shen looks up and over. Oh, and another tip off the stick. But this time just knocked almost up in the air and allows Ethan Jones to get back on that ball. So Jones with the ball. And Hong Kong China with a 3-2 lead here. Into the second term. Ball up top side. 7 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the second half of this quarter. Now back up the top to Baron Lee. Baron Lee looks to fire and good defense there. Ball goes out of bounds from the shot with the back up there to Chinese Taipei. Can they get some off? Oh, just about set him up. I thought he was closer than that. Yu Lin Lin. Ball needs to be won. Is one there. And we're going to have a interference call there. And ball turns over again. So here's an opportunity with some unsettled play here for Hong Kong China. Ethan Jones. He steps in, looks on the bottom corner, and ripping the twine up on the top shelf there is Carter Lai. And he gets the first of the game for himself. And he extends his scoring in this competition. 14 goals, 6 assists, so 20 points in the competition for Carter. And better than that for Hong Kong China. They take now a 4-2 lead here with under 7 minutes to go. Great body. Ball to be won. Ground ball just needs to kick into space. They do. Ethan Sung with a great ground ball there for the longie. And the ball back in the stick of the goal scorer there as Carter just looks to do some work. A flag on the play out there as well. So they need to attack the cage. If they're not attacking the cage, the play will stop. And I don't think they realised that there was a flag on the play there. A slash coming here, so a major penalty. And that is going on the number 5 there for Chinese Taipei, Chi Wei Sun. And now a power play opportunity. They've just scored one. Looks to step inside. They work this right-hand side. Just taking eyes off the ball there was the attacker there, and Lee almost looking to shoot it before he had it in his stick. But they can ride well here as even numbers. That's up and over. Ball tipped off the stick. Kicks it forward and gets a push. That'll be a loose ball push here on Hong Kong. And off. They need to come out to the restraining line, Baron Lee. So Baron Lee still in a penalty here. As the ball is on the left-hand side, ripped there from Jackie Sun. And 5:21 to go in the quarter. A 4-2 lead here as penalty gets released. Oh, good inside look there, and finds Anson Lai, who gets another goal for Hong Kong China. That is their 5th, and the 1st for Anson Lai. And that's 9 goals for the tournament for Anson. See here on the replay, nice pass there, as racking up another stat there is Carter Lee. And he has 21 points now for the tournament. The ball comes out the front here with Chang. Chang over the ball to Boan Chen. And Chen, as substitutes come on, they'll have numbers here. We'll just subbing off. They had an opportunity there to create some numbers. As Ming Hung Chen. They'll look for a good offensive set here. Yuan. Over there to Cheng. Cheng looks to drive. Good pressure there from the long stick in Mike Shen. And has to rotate back up, does Cheng. Cheng gives it to his, and that one's fired, and it goes across the cage there from the shot of Heo Xuan Huang. Chi Yuan Yu Li will have the ball in the back corner as the hydration break comes into effect here, and the two teams head towards the bench to get some well-earned H2O on board. And it will be Chinese Taipei in offense. They are 5-2 down in this contest with 4 minutes and change to go. And lots of hydration being put into the boys as the coaches just have a quiet chat here, Hong Kong, China. And down the other end, the coach of Chinese Taipei just giving some instructions to his troops as the officials also get some well-earned hydration there. And the ball will start down back right-hand corner as Sun comes down to take this ball. And he will look to have a good start a good offensive set here for Chinese Taipei. As the official blows the ball live. So ball over Boan Chen. There to Wang. Wang just trying to set a little pick there, but running through that pick of Yu Li, and he gets the ball back now. So Yu Li back up to Boan Chen as the longie. Boan Chen goes at pace, double comes quickly. Got to be an open man here somewhere. Fires up and over the cage. Good handle of the lacrosse stick there, but just couldn't quite drag it down into the net. But backed up here, fires again. Another good save there from the goalkeeper. That's his 6th of the day. And Andrew Ho gets Hong Kong China in their clear, up and over. Nice pass up the field there. Finds the long stick there in Shen. Shen finds his teammate there in Carter Lee. And now Jones. Jones looking to go left, looking to go right, gives it back there and fires another one there, does Carter. Carter Lee with another goal there for Hong Kong China. He has 2 and 1 for the game now. And they're just starting to put a wedge in this scoreline. Good save down here from Ho. We've got a 6-2 ball game. Back to the face-off. As you can see there on the replay, he's firing from outside there. It's Carter Light. And 3 minutes to go as we just tick into the 2-minute 50 mark. And ball is won there by Su-Min Chow. And pressured there and good turnover. Ball to be still one on the ground. And off a white stick there. And, now the ground ball still to be won. And it is one. As the face-off player there, Leonidas Chang, gets the ball into offense here for Chinese Taipei. So Boan Chen looks to drive the right-hand pipe. Double car, a little inside roll. Great job there from Boan Chen. Drew the double. The slide came, and he managed to just duck in and under both of those sliding players. Found himself in front of the cage. And Boan Chen gets his second of the game, the captain for Chinese Taipei. And again, slide came, just needed to take the body. And 6-3 is the scoreline as Boan Chen just gets the score a little closer. So opportunity, and that might be an interference call there on Hong Kong China. So here's another opportunity for Chinese Taipei through Yu Li. No, that is Chun Chen. My apologies. Back up here, it's Chi Wei Sun. Sun needs to move his feet and keeps his feet moving. Now he needs someone as an outlet. Looks back up, ball just tipped over, kept in the offensive end but stepped over, so that's over and back. So the foot was over the line when he picked it up. And Hong Kong China will clear the ball through Chung as they check it into the offensive end. Jones here looking to bamboozle his defender. And a ward called here on Ethan Jones. So another turnover. Ball comes back. Yuan Yi, the keeper for Chinese Taipei. Out here the defender, Yu Lin Lin. Back to Yuan Yi. Yuan Yi. Onto the outer side. Decides to go back through the keeper. Just working a little. He could pop one up and over the back here. Just trying to find a side. Looks to get through, does get through. And good pace there from the long stick defender in Yu Xiang Lin. And Lin needs an outlet, and he gets one there from Yu Li. Yu Lai, 7 seconds left on the clock, fires that one out of bounds. And there may not be an opportunity here for another score. They'll have to find the crease very quickly. Ball down the back corner, 2-1, and ball goes out of bounds. That will end the first half here between Hong Kong China and Chinese Taipei. That is half-time, and we see Hong Kong China leading 6-3 over Chinese Taipei in a good contest here for the 17th and 18th places in this tournament. And as the boys go to a break, We will also go to a break here on World Lacrosse TV. My name's Tony Watts. We'll see you back very shortly.
Summer, let's take a ride.
포장재부터 제품까지 천 번의 생각을 담다. 안심 동원 샘물. 안심 동원 샘물이 선수들의 안전 플레이를 응원합니다.
진짜 힘들어서 다들 금방 뻗거든요. 링티 마시면 너무 좋다고 다들 찾는 거예요.
야, 너만 마시냐? 뛰는 게 달라요. 운동 갈 때 꼭 챙기세요. 마셔봐서 압니다. 링티.
And back here, as the players come out from the halftime break, we see the two teams taking on plenty of hydration there in that break. Ready for a big second half here in this placement game, 17 and 18, as the ball gets tossed out into the middle to the officials. And it is Hong Kong, China, who are with their head in front in this game. The Chinese Taipei not without their opportunities. And in the cage, still have Andrew Ho down there. But a change the other end is Wen Han Lee. Ball to be picked up there. Chow picks the ball up and just drops his head and gets back on the ball again. Ball to be won. Great pick up there from Boan Chen. And Boan Chen, captain of this side, leading by example at the moment. Looks to get around, fires the ball across the face, and that is just going to be a blue ball here. Someone needs to grab the ball. And just setting them down there are the officials, who are doing a great job in this game so far. Ball over there to Cheng. Cheng fires the ball, but another save there from the keeper in Andrew Ho. And he's now got 7 saves for the game. Looking to get into double digits. And he's being miserly is the Hong Kong China keeper to this Chinese Taipei offense. Now working hard across the field here as substitutes come on. So just need to stretch the ball here. And over he steps, so here he goes. Andrew Ho looks to get in. Have we got a goalie goal here? As a timeout is charged there by Hong Kong. Oh, I thought we were about to have something a little special as he got in to shoot the ball there, Andrew Ho. But coaches deciding, you know what, we'd rather have the ball in offense. And a good job there as he looked to just set his arms to fire that ball coast to coast, it would have been. As he gets some water on board. But the Hong Kong China coaching staff, well, they had other ideas. They want to keep possession of this ball and really start to put a margin in this scoreboard if they can. Currently a 6-3 ball game here with 12.5 minutes to go in the third term. And the coaches there giving some instructions to their offensive players. And as I said, a changing keeper here for Chinese Taipei. Wen Han Li is in the cage for them. And he will have to stop this attacking foray of Hong Kong China. So Hong Kong China to Jackie San. Jackie San, the two 12s battle against each other. San. For his son. Bottom corner. Mike Mack steps around and Mike Mack says, knock, knock, knock on the door, and puts it in the bottom corner as the door just snuck open. And Mike Mack gets his first of the game. And now Hong Kong China out to a 7-2 lead here. And the captain, the other captain for Hong Kong China getting on the board. He's brought a lot of others into the game throughout this tournament. That's his 5th goal, but he has 7 assists to go along with that. And 12 points in the tournament so far for Mike Mack. Face off, flicks out the way of Chinese Taipei. Ball to be won on the deck, might be a loose ball push or an interference call there. And there is, and that is going the way though of Hong Kong China. Picked up straight away by James Tong, and he goes with pace. And a flag down here for Hong Kong China. Taipei looks inside, fires across the face of goal as James Tong just not able to get that little twister to go in the back of the corner of the net. And a penalty coming here. And we've got a major penalty there for Chinese Taipei for a cross-check. And a real opportunity again here. As looks down on the bottom corner. Oh, doesn't even get above goal line extended there. Does Cardalai. And he gets another one. That's his 3rd of the game. And just nonchalantly puts that ball in the bottom corner. Didn't even break the plane of goal line extended with his body, I don't think. Look at that, one step around, wraps it down between the 5-hole there. And Carter gets his 3rd goal of the game. And just made it look so simple. 8-2 the scoreline. And a legal procedure here. And on Hong Kong China, so that ball will go the way of someone needs to get up and on the ball. They need to pick it up. Otherwise they will just blow the whistle. The officials. Ming Chi Cheng with the ball. Still a penalty in the box here, so he's going to have to wear some double heat here. As double comes, and they need to play sides here. They do play sides. Ball down the back corner. Good work there, and just outrunning. Now he gets up top left side, trying to run away. That's a great trail check there. Oh, that's going to be a cross check. We're going to see a flag fly here. As the defender there for Hong Kong China, Kuan Yip, just got one really high, and the player still down on the field here as that cross check came straight across the front and up through the throat of the player. And I love this bit in lacrosse. Everyone just takes a knee for this player as the team medical on their duties here. So a cross check there from Hong Kong China. Kuan Yip will sit down for a 1 minute penalty. And currently they are leading 8-2. So this player just starting to move now. Just rolling onto his back. Took a heavy hit there, and they've asked the players to go to their respective benches as they assess this player. Sitting up now is the player from Chinese Taipei, and just taking some time to get to his feet. And he gets to his feet now. And just feeling the ill effects of that cross check and holding the back of his head. And as Ming Chi Chang comes off the field, a little worse for wear, the players all applaud him, and good sportsmanship here. That's why I love this game. As the players give applause to the injured player. And now we're going to see Chinese Taipei with a 1 minute power play here. And can they start this comeback in this 1 minute power play? So Yu Li with the ball. And whistle. So power play here. Penalty clock starts. 50 seconds left in the penalty. Shot had, good save. And ball stays the way of Chinese Taipei. Still in the power play. To Cheng. Cheng over there to Yu Li. Yu Li fires that one up and over the cage as well. Actually gave that one there. That wasn't Yu Li. That was Boan Cheng. And now ball up here with Cheng. Back to the top side. Rolls back on his left hand there, Wang. And then receives the ball back, pushing out here. And now the number 10 there, and Yu Li fires that one high and wide over the bar. And penalty has been released, so no damage done on the scoreboard there as the ball tips out of the stick here, and pressure coming up the top. Able to get it there is Tien. Tien to Yu Li, who kicks it to Chan Hsiang Wang. And just wears one around the chops there. That'll be a penalty as well. Slash coming as ball goes loose, and we're going to see another 1 minute penalty here for a major, I believe, for a slash as we go to a hydration break, and the officials will set these penalties, or this penalty. So another penalty here for Hong Kong China. Jason Ip with a 1 minute slash call. And after the hydration break, we will see Hong Kong China have to play 5-man defense again. A consecutive 1 minute penalties here. Just getting a little bit sloppy with their defensive attacks on these offensive players. And you need to keep out of the box in this competition, because teams can score very quickly if they use their power plays right. So the hydration break will come to an end as Hong Kong China come out onto the field with their defensive unit. And they will be followed by the offensive unit of Chinese Taipei. So can they utilize this man-up opportunity here, Chinese Taipei, to start to get back into this game? 8-2 scoreline. And the ball will start out top right here. And it will will start in the stick here of Ming Hung Cheng. Ming Hung Cheng has Boan Chen next to him. So Cheng and Chen. And the ball rotates back to the 13 and fires the ball up and over there from Heo Xian Wang Huang. And Huang not troubling the keeper on that shot. Now ball back, Yu Li. Yu Li up top side. Now he gets on to free the hands on the left hand and beats the keeper there. As we see Chiyuan Yu Li with a goal there for Chinese Taipei. Number 2 for him. And we have an 8-4 ball game. So able to beat the keeper this time. He's had 8 saves down there as Andrew Ho. But this time went low to low. And the low to low shot managed to sneak in through the between the legs. Now needs to tuck that ball. Ball hits the ground, ball to be won. And ball needs to be picked up. He'll look to give it to his keeper, but gets pressure and rolls out. And a good work there by Yu Chun Chen. Yu Chun Chen. Ball over there to Boan Chen. And a penalty has been released on the play. And Chinese Taipei with another offensive opportunity, starting in the stick of Wang. And Wang checks the ball in. Rotating high, back up there to Huang. Huang now gets down the right-hand pipe, tries to make his own lane between the defender and the goals. But holding his body there was Rick Yip. Still with the ball here to Huang. Now he moves the ball on to Wang. And Wang, he will do some work with the ball. Again, goes for a run down behind the cage, looking for some cutters here. As, now the ball is up high, looks inside, fires, and that shot didn't quite come out the stick the way it was planned. And Huang not troubling the keeper on that occasion. And ball goes out of bounds. Now Huang with the ball. Nice cut, but backed up well there by Sun. And now a turnover. And Hong Kong China with the ball in the stick there of Tam Yik Chung. Just leaves the ball behind there for the defender. And Andrew Ho, he will take possession of the ball. And they've got a man up on the halfway line here. And there's a substitute coming on for Hong Kong. And now pressure coming as the ball is thrown over to the bottom corner. Picked up there by Shen. Mike Shen, he will just walk this ball up and over, and he'll give it up to his offensive player there in Ethan Jones. And Jones gives it down. Carter Lee and Baron Lee, who started the scoring for this Hong Kong China team in the first quarter. Well, he puts another one on the board, does that man. And Baron Lee gets his third of the game. And he now has 10-2 for the tournament. And we've now got us, just looking in that replay, got a little piece of it, the keeper in the stick. But flies through the head of the stick. And ball comes back the other way. Have they got a quick reply here? Chang looks back up. Finds Chen. Chen down to Hung. 9-4 ball game. And heading towards another hydration break here with 5:54 to go in the third term. Huang has ball topside, goes to work against his shorty, looks to free the hands, not able to get in and on the cage, and trying to use the official down there as a pick. And now he drives topside, defender, good pressure, and just losing the ball there. Good body, but going to be deemed to be just in the back there. And loose ball push. And a turnover back here to Chinese Taipei. Boan Chen with the ball. Gets a little bit of air time there with the legs on that shot for Chen. And ball goes out of bounds. Jiwan Yuli looks to take it on. Oh, gets top in the middle and scores another one there. The number 10 for Chinese Taipei as we head to a hydration break here. So the man there, Jiwan Yuli, gets a goal for Chinese Taipei. That is his third of the game. He has 12 and 4 in the tournament so far, so a good reward for effort, and you can see why he is equal leader on the scoring board with the other offensive player there in Boan Chen, who also has 12 goals, but he's just pipping him with assists for points in games by 3. And a 9-5 ball game. Sees Hong Kong, China up by 4. See here on the replay there, great shot there, little bounce shot, came off and ended up coming quite high there with that bounce. And Jiwan Yu Li gets his third of the game. So just, if you're just joining us here on World Lacrosse TV, we are having 2 hydration breaks every quarter for the games that will be played here at this 9 o'clock game, then the 12 o'clock game and the 4 o'clock game. And they will assess the conditions for the 7 o'clock games to see whether there will be 1 hydration break or 2. And that will be up to the teams, and they will ask the coaches to see whether and how their players are feeling, and if they are requiring that second hydration break, well, it will be added. As Chinese Taipei have another opportunity here. Ground ball picked up by Chen. Chen has trouble with a flag down, and the ball will be a push there, and that will go on Anson Lee. So Chinese Taipei with another big opportunity here with a 30-second power play. 9-5 scoreline. Can they get it back to 9-6? Well, the man with the ball in his stick, he's already got 3. And I'm sure given an opportunity, a little rotation happens. And back up the top, they're just working on this top and left-hand side. Now they rotate back, little rotation comes up. Down to the lefty, who's leading the scoring here today. And he looks to fire again, now gets topside and does shoot and goes wide past the cage. No damage done. And penalty has been released. And we're 6 on 6 in the offensive end. Oh, great cut, tink, tink, tink off the bar. from the shot there of the man of the moment for Chinese Taipei, Jiwan Yuli, rattling the crossbar. As Boan Chen gets down, good save there from the goalkeeper again in Andrew Ho. That's number 9. And now he goes again here, Chiu Tien. And that one goes up and goes high, wide, and handsome over the bar. Running into the defender there. And a flag down, and that could be a hold call as well here on Hong Kong, China. So a few little penalties starting to creep in here. A minor penalty there on Ben Fung. Gives Chinese Taipei another man-up opportunity. Yu Shan Hung with the ball. And that could be an illegal procedure as well on the bench. And the coach is not happy with that. Bottom corner, pops it away. And Chinese Taipei scoring that man up. That other penalty that was assessed there will be waved off, as it was only a minor penalty. And the goal is all clear there from Yu Chun Chen. And back to a 9-6 ball game here, as the number 90 for Chinese Taipei found himself open on that bottom corner. You can see there on the replay. And all he had to do was push it past the stick there of the keeper in Andrew Ho. And did exactly that. And the coaching staff just having a conversation about that illegal procedure. And again, Chinese Taipei will win the ball and take it into attack. Yu Chun Chen, the last goal scorer. Have they got another one in them to bring it back to a 2-goal game? Oh, just up and over the player's head. Just a bad pass there. And they will step in and they'll go straight away, as Baron Lee will have the ball in his stick. And substitutes flood on here as Baron Lee gets down the right-hand side, steps in, good save in there from Wei Han Lee. And now James Tong, ball out to Ethan Jones. Ethan Jones picks up the longie. James Tong to Mike Mack. Tong looking to keep those legs moving. Now the ball will rotate here through the back. Carter Lee, back up to Jones. Jones looks inside, little swim move, runs into trouble there. Just went the wrong way. Baron Lee looks to fire the hands. Good save again there from Wen Han Lee in the cage for Chinese Taipei. And ball will be transitioned out here through Yu Lin Lin. Gives it back to the keeper in Wen Han Lee. And then out this outer side to Tai Wei Chang. And he runs into trouble, just losing the ball. So now an opportunity if they can pick it up here. As pressure comes, ball still to be won. Ball still on the ground. A check up and over the halfway line. And still no ground ball. That's a good ground ball there though by Su Min Chow. And he runs straight into trouble. And could be a ward call here, is it? And it is called a ward. And Carter Lee just goes at his own pace here. Picks the ball up, limited time. Lee rolls around. He had his players measured there. Just need to occupy that long sticker in there with Carter Lee with that ball. And they're looking to go top side here. Baron Lee now rolls back on his left. Looks down the bottom, finds Jones. Jones fires that one way across the cage. And limited time left in this clock. 5 seconds on this clock. They need to feed the crease here. Need to feed the crease as Lee looks to get the ball, but it was thrown at his toenails and unable there. And it is a 3/4 time here. It is 9 goals to 6, the way of Hong Kong, China. But Chinese Taipei are on the march, and they'll go to the 3/4 time break here as we have a quick break here on World Lacrosse TV.
IS 동서는 봅니다. 쓸모없던 땅에서 친환경 건설의 내일을, 폐기물에서 전기차의 새로운 미래를, 아이들에서 행복한 희망의 세상을, ESG 경영으로 더 큰 내일을 봅니다. IS 동서.
From our unique origins to the modern game, the global lacrosse community has been preparing for this moment. Together, we step into a new chapter of growth, competition, unity, and inspiration for the next generation.
Welcome to a new era of lacrosse.
At the Olympic Games in Los Angeles, we continue growing together.
Join the journey,
and let's make history in LA and beyond. A new era of lacrosse starts now.
As we come back, 15 minutes left of the tournament for both these teams, and a little run on there Chinese Taipei got in that 3rd quarter. And they've brought it back to a 6-3 ball game. So can they get on the board early here? And we're going to have an illegal procedure here on the Hong Kong, China. And they'll turn around and go the other way. So the ball here with Chen. Chen has substitutes on, needs to move the ball on, does. Puts his teammate under pressure though, and ball to be won. So they're pushing him up high here. Good pace there from Wang. Wang down in the bottom corner there to Boan Chen. And Chen is picked up by the big defender there in Kuan Yip. Steps around Chen, gets inside and gets into the crease. No angle whatsoever. Good defense there from Kuan Yip. And they send a shorty to the ball in Tam Yik Chung. And he pushes the ball up on the bounce pass there to Rick Yip. And Hong Kong, China will have their first offensive opportunity in the 4th term here. Ball over to Jones, then to Baron Lee. Lee automatically gets pressure as he fires over here to Ken Lai. And a substitute coming on there, and he'll receive the ball straight away. James Chong. Tong looks to get inside, does get inside. Tong as puts the ball up, saved there again from Wen Han Lee. But James Tong gets the ball back for his team. Down to Carter Lee. Ball with Jones. Looks back over. Nice take there. Fires. As the ball goes out the back of the cage there from that shot from Carter. Now, it's Chinese Taipei with the clear. He's got a man up the middle. And there's still one up the middle here, but substitutes have come on now to shut that down. As Lee gets the ball over and gets it back again. They can looked to stretch, popped it up, ball down to be won. And that comes off. Oh, Boan Chen gets a nice little bounce there. And he takes possession for Chinese Taipei. Chiyu Tien over there to Chi Wei Sun. Chi Wei Sun now gets his legs moving. Drives down that left-hand side. Ball over to Boan Chen. Boan Chen looks to take on his defender and get topside. Frees the hands up and over the cage. But backed up down there by Ming Hung Cheng. Ming Hung Cheng has a teammate up here in Chi Yu Tien. Gets the ball now. Chi Yu Tien on his left. Ball down the back to Cheng. Cheng over the other side. Oh, another one there. He is doing it at will at the moment, is the number 10 for Chinese Taipei, Chiyuan Yu Li. And that is his 4th of the game. And more importantly, the scoreline is starting to get a little closer here. It has been all Chinese Taipei with about 4 unanswered goals in the last little bit. And this man here just firing at will, the number 10. And here we go again. So we've got a 9-7 ball game as the pole there in Su Min Chao takes possession of the ball. Boan Chen, 2-goal ball game here. Boan Chen finds a sub and just throws it out of bounds as he doesn't catch it there, does Huang. And Hong Kong, China will have to bring it out to the restraining line. And just being told to do so there by these officials who are having a great game today, these 3 on-field officials. As ball goes back to Andrew Ho. Ho up to Baron Lee. Baron Lee looks up and a transition. Here we go. Number 25, Ben Fung, looks to open up and shoot, but decides that that's not his game. He is a defender, and he's given it up to the attackers to let them go and do their work. 2-goal ball game. 9-7. As save there, 2 from the keeper there in Wen Han Lee. So Chinese Taipei look to bring it up again. Nice pass to the outer side there. Finds Zhu Min Chao. Chao, great work there down the back and great pick up off the floor there from Ming Hung Cheng. And Chung Hsiang Wang comes off the bench as a sub. Now he gets his motors. He's beaten his man, fires, and that's going up the shirt there, or the shorts of the keeper, as he just rattles it out. And a hydration break here, as just trying to find the ball there was Andrew Ho. And he was doing a magic trick. It was up his leg. And Andrew Ho with another good save there. That's 11 saves for the goalkeeper today by my records. And Chinese Taipei, though, they're certainly pushing. We've got a 9-7 ball game. And it is certainly evened up from a 9-3 ball game. The last 4 unanswered goals here for Chinese Taipei has made it nice and close, and they're certainly having their opportunities in that offensive end. As the hydration break is being taken by both teams. And around 10 minutes to go in this contest, or just under. And the ball will start down the back with the goalkeeper. as they send a shorty down there, and Ethan Jones to, he's going to take the ball. So right on the right hand, goal line extended on the crease. We see Jones with the ball in his stick, and he'll look to run it out. Boan Chen is looking to shut that down. And a little bit of a running race here. And the man, Jones, will win that running race. So Jones, back up the top to Tong. Tong finds Anson Lai. Anson Lai. Now back to James Tong. He passes it on to Jackie Sun. Sun down the back. Nice quick ball movement there from Carter Lee. And just getting further away and dragging his player up there is Baron Lee. And he loses the ball, loses his stick, ball fires out. Oh, fortuitously comes in, bottom corner. And that's something out of nothing there as the number 48 again there, Carter Lee, gets a goal. And he gets the fourth one of the game for himself, and more importantly, pushes it out to a 3-goal lead. That was just something out of nothing. As the stick got dispossessed, ball got flicked out, came back fortuitously to a Hong Kong stick, and they found Carter on the bottom corner, and he's good enough to put it away. Now has 4 goals and 17 for the tournament. But it's Hong Kong China who lose that one out the centre. And Chinese Taipei with an opportunity through Hsieh. Hung. And a substitute comes onto his left in Sun. So now, ball down the back. Yu Shun Hung to Boan Chen. Chen up the top to Chi Yu Tien, and needs to keep it in, and does well there. The long stick defender there in Tai Wei Chang, just to stop it from going up and over, just losing that ball there. Ball on the deck, but Hung picks it up and looks to drive the left-hand pipe. Slide comes early, need to move the ball on. There's got to be a free man here if they can move the ball on. Whenever there's a double, that ball needs to move quickly to try, and it's normally open on the other side, so if you can go pass, it normally you can either drive again or you find an open man. And a little BTB pass on the bottom, ball to be won on the deck, but a ward here from the so free hand there, just being explained, swept it back to push the player away. So the ball is going to be in the same possession there with Chinese Taipei, and they have automatically called a timeout here. With 7 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the term and the game. It is a 10-7 ball game, and we've seen what lacrosse can bring sometimes. 3 goals down, 7 minutes, and a couple of quick goals brings you back into the contest and gets the team up and about. And these two teams playing for 17th and 18th respectively. Well, placement's actually 17th and 19th, but Kenya yesterday, after a fantastic tournament from the Kenyan boys, and spent a little bit of time with them over the week. They are a great bunch of lads, and they have some skill sets that are emerging to Kenya. They will finish this tournament 19th, but I tell you what, they probably finish it number 1 in my heart, the boys. And I'm sure they will be out here today watching lacrosse as it goes on through today with all these placement games on. And then tomorrow, well, it's the big dance. The dance floor will be drawn up, and we'll see our gold and bronze medal games decided tomorrow right here on World Lacrosse TV. As Chinese Taipei look up, fires up the top there to Huang. Huang fires the ball past the post, and ball goes out of bounds and backed up down there by Boan Chen. Chen, now he drives around the left-hand corner, looks back up the top, looks to fire. Good save there from Ho again. Another good save from the keeper. As I said, I've got him for 12 saves at the moment there, Ho. And they look to clear here with 6 minutes on the clock. They're in no hurry here. And we'll look to see the stall call might come on soon here if they don't get this ball moving. And you can expect to see the stall call come on any time. They're moving it up. And now the keeper gets pushed back, has the ball in his stick, wears plenty of stick. And a timeout there called for, I believe, as the keeper hits the deck. And a timeout there to Hong Kong, China, as the keeper got put under plenty of pressure as he cleared the ball over the halfway line. Good pressure there from Chinese Taipei. But a timeout here for Hong Kong, China allows the coaches to set up another offensive set. And already leading 10-7 here. Can they put this game beyond control? Or has Chinese Taipei got something still in the bag? So plenty of ice packs being applied to the backs of the necks here of the boys just to keep them cool. As the breeze blows across this field, it's quite a warm breeze today. And good time of the day here on field 1 from where I am situated. As the shade just with the sun behind me is not affecting me at all, but as we come to those later games, there is going to be some definite sunshine in this box. I'll be on field 1 for the first 3 games today, and I look forward to having you with me here on World Lacrosse TV. My name is Tony Watts, and you can get me on Instagram at TonyWatts71. Send us a shout out if you're watching this live action between Hong Kong, China and Chinese Taipei. And with 6 minutes to go, we'll see if I can't give you a shout out. As ball hits the ground, and that's over and back. Good pressure there. Oh, but a push call has been called as to why that happened there. And ball now, as a hydration break is had here with 4 minutes and 56 seconds left on the clock. And we are that long away from crowning our 18th and 17th place finishers here at the 2025 World Lacrosse Men's Under-20 Championship in the beautiful Jeju Island here in Korea. And as I've said all week, do yourself a favor. If you've never been to Korea, get down here. It's an amazing place. The people are so friendly. The food, oh, to die for. And as a chef, once upon a time in my career, went out last night and had a quick bite to eat, and we had these sushi rolls that, oh my goodness, they were amazing. So if you've ever thought about coming to Korea, get over here. It is very easy to get around. They are so picturesque. And whether you like hiking or whether you just like eating out or just kicking back and relaxing, there is something for everyone here on Jeju Island. And Hong Kong, China get the ball in their offense. Baron Lee gets the ball dispossessed. We might have a hold call here. And that ball is going to be turned over. So do we have something special in line here for the last 4 and a bit minutes? Well, they're going to have to clear the ball to do that. Yu Chun Chen, he's doing his best to do that. Goes through 3 players, 4 players. And now gets it into the offensive end. Good work there from Chen, who now passes the ball over there to Chi Wei Sun. Chi Wei Sun turns his back, drives on his right, now comes back to his left hand, now swaps to his right, tries to get away from his defender there in Tam Yik Chung, and Tam Yik Chung not allowing that, giving him no space whatsoever. There's another pass to the other side here. And good save again there from the keeper. Ball to be won out the back. It is won there by Tam Yik Chung. And 13 saves for the goalkeeper for Hong Kong, China. Great forward pass. Finds his man in Ben Fung. Ben Fung keeps going. As James Tong comes on and receives the ball there now, top centre, up near the halfway line. Going to have to push out here, Chinese Taipei, if they're to dispossess this ball again. But ball goes deep down in the back corner. As Carter tries to get away from his defender, who is wearing him like a cheap suit out there at the moment, and rolls back. He gets some separation from that defender and goes again. And now kicks the ball down here to Jones. Stall call comes on quickly down there in these last 2 minutes. So they cannot bring the ball above the restraining line here. Hong Kong, China get around the backside. And ball fired past the keeper there. And just holding the clock there as the goal gets reset. And Hong Kong, China with the ball on. Stall call, still in possession, still on here. Can't bring it up above the restraining line. He needs to watch that line. And he runs over it. Stall, no. We've got a moving pick here. He was tiptoeing the white line as not to go above that restraining line with the stall call on. And now Chinese Taipei with the last roll of the dice, and we're going to have a timeout here. Charge to Chinese Taipei, and they will be in attack here for the last minute 55, and they have 1 minute 55 left of their tournament here, and they'll be looking to get on the scoreboard to finish it off in style here, Chinese Taipei. And ball, while this timeout is being had, will start on the right-hand side, top, right near the centre line. And a 3-goal lead here for Hong Kong, China. And it puts him in a great spot with 1 minute 55 left in this contest to win the chocolates on the day today and look to tie up 17th spot here in this World Lacrosse Men's Under-20 Championship. So now, ball will start up the top, and Boan Chen goes up to grab it. And they look to set high here. So they need to go quickly to Chinese Taipei. Looks to fire. Good save again there from the keeper in Ho. But ball to be won. Stepped in. Oh, gets smashed into the crease. No goal. Foot was in the crease. And they're asking how he got there. And are we going to see a simultaneous penalty here? Because it looks like there might have been a push to get him in the crease, which means there will be simultaneous penalties here. And we'll see what the officials have to say. And we might see some flags thrown here. So just assessing how he got into the crease. So no goal, looking like there is going to be simultaneous penalties. As a flag is thrown. And have we just got one penalty? So the penalty here is for a push. No goal by Chinese Taipei. So foot was in the crease, still no goal, but a 30-second penalty for the push. And the in-home will serve that penalty, as couldn't quite get the number there of the player that had that indiscretion. And Boan Chen now has the ball up the top middle. Chen again looks inside. Good shot there. And Chinese Taipei get another one. We've still got a minute and 24 left on the clock. There is still time. And good work in the center there from the number 13 in Ming Hung Chen, who put the ball away and in the back of the net. And Ming Hung Chen gets his first of the game. We got a 10-8 ball game. So an opportunity here, need a ground ball. Need to win the ground ball. Ball flies out, picked up, and comes out the back here to Chinese Taipei. Chinese Taipei getting double the ball. They need to go to the cage. A minute on the clock now. They need to attack the cage. And they give the ball up. They've got numbers now too. Just need to move the ball. And the goal scorer in Cheng looks to get around, dip and dunk, goes in the crease, and that ball will turn over. And ball will go the way of Hong Kong, China. And with 52 seconds left in the contest, they can just settle it down here and take some time out the clock. Ball comes back over to Tam Yik Chung. And now rotate it down. Looks inside, just a little bit of interference there. But ball will run towards the back line and go out of bounds. So they've got 26 seconds to get the ball up, get a goal. And that's not going to help with a loose ball. Ball still to be won. Picked up going the other way is Mike Shen. And Mike Shen, he'll just toss it up to his offensive player there. And Carter looks to get in. Is he going to put a shot on the clock here with 4 seconds to go? He just rolls out. And Hong Kong, China will get the 17th place here at the World Lacrosse Men's Under-20 Championship in Jeju. And Chinese Taipei, well, they'll finish 18th in this competition. And they get around their keeper, who had 14 saves by me today. Was good in the cage. Andrew Ho, but it was the goal scorers 2 down the other end. And Carter Lee with 4. And Barron Lee with 3, and Anson Lai and Mike Mack chimed in with a couple, as did Ethan Jones. And for Chinese Taipei, well, it was Chien Yu Li with 4 leading the scoring, Boan Chen with 2, Ming Hung Cheng with 1, Yu Chun Chen with 1, and that will round out the scoring here. Congratulations to the 17th place getters in Hong Kong, and also to Chinese Taipei on finishing 18th in what was a very good championship here at the beautiful Jeju Island. My name is Tony Watts. We'll have more action here for you on the World Lacrosse TV, and until the sticks are swinging, we'll see you very soon.